Because of the Donald Trump become the president in the US, the appointment of RFK Jr. as the health secretary in the US has given some anti-vaccine domestic terrorists in Singapore a sense of pride and self-achievement. So right now, they feel their effort to stop vaccine oppressions by PAP have been vindicated. However, what I think is that there's nothing for them to be proud of. Because so far their actions are only causing Singaporeans to be separated, a division among Singaporeans. The choice of taking vaccine or not should be a personal one that is free from any pressure or coercion. The PAP government did not force any of us to take vaccine, but to encourage people to follow the international standard and the requirements according to what the US wanted. So if we're going to blame anyone, we have to blame the US. They like to keep on changing policies and also changing of government, changing of president. And the whole world got to listen to them. And now they're even complicating the Russia and Ukraine war. What is Zelensky going to do now? The presidential election in the US, from Trump to Biden and Biden back to Trump, is really a big joke. Now back to the vaccine. Our PAP government didn't lock anyone up for refusing the vaccine, but rather emphasized the importance of following the US. Taking vaccine is a personal decision, similar to a cancer patient whether they want to take chemotherapy or not, whether they believe in natural healing, Chinese medication, or believe in some domestic terrorist doctrine. Some people may believe the vaccine can help them to prevent the virus, improve the immune system, while others may not. Ultimately, it's about respecting individual freedom and choices. Take my parents for example. My father strongly believes in the vaccine and will take the vaccine whenever it's available, as many times as possible. But my mother is not. She stopped after 2 shots. However, they respect each other's decision, and I was not even vaccinated at that time while staying with them. The key is to respect each other's beliefs and values rather than forcing people to take the vaccine or listen to some kind of domestic terrorist views. For me, taking vaccines is only for my purpose of traveling, not to take the flight and travel around the world. Know what I'm saying? So therefore, 2 shots at that time was already enough for me to take any place without any hazard. I couldn't even care at the time whether to get COVID. I didn't even care whether the vaccine can help in my immunity, or I might suffer any side effect, or whether the vaccine could shorten my life. What I want is just to meet my objective, that is to get out of Singapore and travel around. Moreover, many of us have different purposes when taking the vaccine at that time. Not ready to prevent the viruses. They took the vaccine because they want to make more money, more income, get a better job, visiting prostitutes, or being in a relationship with some girls and some boys, getting married, or even thinking of getting some superpower like the Magneto. So everyone has their own agenda of taking the vaccines. After all kind of vaccine in the world cannot guarantee 100% protection. Just like we are taking the rabies shot, to prevent the disease of those stray animals biting us. But the vaccine really cannot guarantee us we will get bitten by those rabid animals. So what the hell are those domestic terrorists who are against the COVID vaccine proud of? Just because Trump picked an Anti Vaxxer to be the health secretary? Singapore domestic terrorists. Shame on them. Remember to subscribe, like and share, and leave down comments. Ciao. And don't be a terrorist in Singapore too.